Alright, hello and welcome to the incredible boring life of me. I haven't made a video in a while because I kind of got lonely because my cousin isn't here anymore. So, yeah. I decided to do something a little different today. I wanted to talk about certain topics that go on in the world that everybody knows about and just give my opinion. Okay? But first, I want to start out with two quotes that I like because I saw them and they were really cool and inspiring, and I believe, well, one of them is kind of just funny, so give me a sec. I'm back with my trusty laptop. Okay, first quote is by Ernest Hemingway, and he says, "Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. Before you quit, try." Those are very deep words. No lie, if we all did those things, I don't think we'd have as many arguments. And then my second one kind of describes me as a person. I'm not clumsy. It's just the floor hates me. The tables and chairs are bullies. And the wall gets in the way. Yes, that is my two quotes for today. And the topic that I'm talking about today is Disney. I know, a lot of people have their own little opinions about Disney, but I'm basically just going to talk about the shows that I used to love watching and the newer shows that I still do watch, because I don't really watch TV anymore because the internet is an amazing thing and has amazing stuff on it. So basically today I'm going to be talking about, of course, some shows, and I'm probably going to talk about the people in them, so if I go on tangents, I hope they're funny, at least. Basically, when I started watching Disney when I was, I think I was 6 or something, because that's when I got cable. I started out watching Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Kim Possible, Even Stevens, stuff like that. And so those were like my most favorite shows on the planet. I used to love watching Lizzie McGuire with Hilary Duff because Hilary was amazing, and she just had, the storyline was really funny. How she had those boy problems and she never always got along with her brother, and just all the little twists that happen in high school. I haven't had a majority of these things happen to me in high school, but they're still fun to watch. And then That's So Raven, oh my god. Apparently that was one of the longest running shows on Disney Channel. It hit the 100 episode mark. Normally they cut off at 65 because they say it takes too much more time to produce more episodes and it's too much money. But I think that's kind of dumb because some shows can go on longer than 65 episodes, and it's not like you can constantly think of new ideas and new topics right off on a whim. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I personally don't see how it's possible to constantly come up with new material and new ideas all the time. Like, seriously, who can do that? Then Kim Possible, I was so sad when that ended. I was so sad because it was one of my favorite shows, and she basically just showed you that you can do anything. If you put your mind to it, nothing's impossible. And I love how they ended it. It was so cute. She and Ron got together. Oh my god, that was adorable. Yeah, that sounds weird. But no, I thought it was kind of cool because it's like, it's Kim Possible getting together with Ron Stoppable, and the last movie was my favorite. Honestly, the way they ended the show with that, I don't know, was it a movie or was it just a really long episode? I don't remember, but it was really good. I loved it. And then Even Stevens, Lewis. I remember watching that show. Not all that much though. I really mainly remember the Even Stevens movie. Shia LaBeouf was amazing in that show. And now he's in Transformers. Look at him. Disney brought him up. Up, up, up. I mean, come on. I mean, sometimes some people, it seems like they try too hard to get away from the Disney image, but if that's the kind of lives they want to live, those really crazy lives that are always plastered all over the tabloids, that's their life. You can't really judge them. Okay, so what else did I watch? I used to watch American Dragon Jake Long. I used to love that show. And I was sad when they ended it. I actually kind of got a little pissed when they changed the drawing style. I like the original one better. But what can you do? You don't really have a say in the matter, do you? And then some of the newer stuff that I used to watch Hannah Montana. Although I didn't really look up to Miley much as a role model, because I thought the show itself was kind of iffy because she made it so long without having her secret told. I didn't watch the ending, so I don't know how it ends. I didn't watch the Hannah Montana movies, so I don't know. But the show itself, it wasn't actually that bad. There were a lot of dramas, there were a lot of twists that you don't see coming, and honestly, altogether, it wasn't that bad of a show. It was really good. I can see how a lot of little kids would look up to Miley, and I just hope things go well for her after Disney. I hope she doesn't have that burden too heavy on her. Wizards of Waverly Place. I still watch that show whenever it's on, whenever my sister's watching TV. Selena Gomez is really good in that show, and I remember watching Jake T. Austin in Johnny Capahala Back on Board. I miss those old Disney movies. Yep. I used to also watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then Sweet Life on Deck. I didn't watch as much because I'm just like, it felt redundant. But it wasn't that bad of a show. It's just, it felt like they were trying to milk Zack and Cody to the point where it's just, okay, we've had enough. But the show itself wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. It had its funny moments, it had its little twists. I liked the whole Bailey and Cody thing going on, and I don't know, I felt like Zack matured a little bit. Just a little. Took him 4 years of high school. Or did they go 4 years, or was it shorter than that? I don't really pay attention much. I used to love watching Sunny with a Chance. Demi Lovato was funny. But, of course, we all know what happened to Demi, and I'm glad she's fine. I'm glad she got help. And I'm glad that she set her priorities straight, because you can't do everything at once. If you do, you are going to be overwhelmed, and you're not going to be able to make it. You'll turn to drugs or to other other things to keep you occupied that seem like a stress release or a relaxant, something like that. And it's not exactly my favorite thing to see or hear about celebrities getting caught with drugs or constantly sleeping around. That's not my favorite thing to hear about, but I'm just glad Demi chose a different route, you know? And I hope that her career goes for a long time, and that she constantly shows people that you can overcome these things. You just need help. You can't always do it on your own. Also, I started watching this new show on Disney Channel. It is new. It came out in December. Austin and Ally. And it's actually not that bad of a show. To me, it kind of seems like it's trying to replace Hannah Montana because of the whole fame aspect, but I like how they're just trying to push Austin into the limelight, as well as Ally through her songs, and Des with his filmmaking, and Trish with her managing. I swear the guy that plays Des, Callum... Man, I just saw his name on something. Callum Worthy, there we go. He reminds me of, now I forgot his name. The guy that plays Ron in Harry Potter. Rupert Grint, there we go. He reminds me of Rupert Grint so much. I was watching it, my friend was showing me it, and I'm like looking, I'm like, oh my god, that looks like Rupert Grint from Harry Potter, and I'm just like, when? And she showed me it because I was going through this little Cody Simpson phase where it's just like I was obsessed with his music, and she's like, I think you're gonna like this show because of Ross Lynch as Austin, and that kind of led me to his little band R5. Kind of obsessed with their music right now. It's really good. And I think that Disney auto-tunes their celebrities a little too much because Ross is really good at singing without so much auto-tune. But the music nowadays is full of auto-tune and all that stuff, and Disney just tries to market their people as well as entertain. So I guess I see where they're coming from, but that's just my opinion. And so that is my little rant about Disney, my little spiel, as you can say. I just wish they'd put some of the older movies that I used to watch. Like, there's this one movie that I used to love watching. It was, Rip Girl, there we go. It was about a girl who, she was born in Hawaii, but her mom died in a surfing accident, so her dad took her to Chicago, got remarried. And then her mother's this land that belonged to her mother, they either had to sell it or keep it because it was under the girl's name and she was soon of age. And so it's basically her going back to Hawaii, finding out about her mom, learning to surf, and just having fun and learning the meaning of friendship and of family. You know, it was one of those family movies that they used to have. It's not all pop culture-y, you know? Sometimes we need a little bit less of pop culture and more of stuff that are just like value. Might just be me thinking that maybe pop culture is all that it should be. I don't know. But that's just my personal opinion, and I hope you like this segment, video thing. Another video, there we go, of the incredible boring life of me.
Kiss me.